Samsung's Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge are selling by the truckload. But do they deserve those sales? Or are people buying an overhyped, overpriced piece of trash? Well, there's only one way to find out, and we've got an S7 Edge. To put the phone through its paces, we came to see Point's famous and smartphone unfriendly promenade. The S7 Edge is pretty much identical to the S6 Edge, save for the fact that it's larger, featuring a 5.5-inch display compared to last year's 5.1-inch display. As you can see, you have the same layout of buttons over here. The same volume keys, the same power key, the same home key. You have the same gorgeous curved screen on the device. And then if you look at the bottom of the device, you have the same iPhone-like chin as well. There are two major differences here. The camera hump has been reduced in a big way, but it's still there if you look closely enough. And then water resistance returns in the form of an IP68 rating. The last time we saw water resistance in a Samsung flagship was 2013's Galaxy S5. The Galaxy S7 Edge has a very attractive design, but is it more than a pretty face? Well, it exchanges benchmark scores with the LG G5, which is no mean feat by any measure. But we all know that gaming is the real test when it comes to power. Gaming is a big part of Samsung's marketing this year, and they've included a few neat features to go along with this. The game launcher overlay, for example, gives you an easy way to record footage, but it could definitely use some more polishing, as footage often comes out choppy. Samsung's been pushing the camera super hard this year, focusing on low light above all else. The low light performance does come at the expense of detail though, because the camera sees a drop from 16 megapixels in the S6 Edge to just 12 megapixels in this year's edition. It's no big deal though, because daytime performance is still pretty fantastic, although the colors can be a bit too vibrant for some tastes. Nonetheless, 9 times out of 10 you'll find the shots are fantastic regardless of the time of day. Other than the dramatic increase in low light performance, there are a few gimmicky features, so to speak, with the Galaxy S7 Edge. For example, there's a food mode that improves the colors of your food when you take pictures of them. But other than that, this is still the same great camera that you know and love in the S6 Edge. Much like the S6 Edge, the S7 Edge is a video beast of note as well, delivering pretty much the same features as last year's model. So that means 4K video, slow-mo video, 60 frames per second video, and 1440p video. In particular, I really love the slow motion stuff, filmed at 240 frames per second and 720p. The Galaxy S7 Edge is technically capable of underwater shooting, but water causes the screen to glitch out. So this leads to clips ending prematurely or the camera zooming in for absolutely no reason. After 2 weeks of using it, it's clear that the Galaxy S7 Edge packs powerful hardware, a fantastic camera, and a long-lasting battery into a water-resistant frame. It's not perfect though. For example, the curved edges can often be a hindrance when you're taking pictures or when you're playing games. And then there's the question of price. Should you buy it? At 14,000 Rand, you're getting one of the best smartphones around. But let's face it, you only need to spend 6,000 Rand to get a good phone. If you have 14,000 Rand to burn, you won't regret buying this though.